next accessibility feature we're going to take a look at has to do with assistive touch. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my accessibility, and then under physical and motor you can see there are touch settings here. Now assistive touch, if you have difficulty touching the screen or need an adaptive feature, we're going to go ahead and turn on assistive touch, and what you'll see is that I get this controller that comes up in the bottom of the screen. That can actually be moved anywhere on the screen where it's out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back down here where it was before. Now here are some of the things that are available. If I tap that once, it's going to open a menu. And all of these things, now without having to use the gestures, with just a single tap instead of having to swipe down for the notification center. I can also easily go back to the home screen without having to tap the home button. As far as control center, I can bring that down. So there's a lot of things you can do without having to use the gestures with multiple fingers, without having to touch the home button. And it's a lot more simplistic in some ways if you have trouble with the touch features there. Now there's some other things that can be done there as well. Right now that assistive touch button is set up with a single tap, it opens the menu. I can also add other custom actions there. For example, if I double tap that button, let's say that I want to bring up my app switcher, and if I long press it, let's say that I want to, let's bring up the control center. So now single tap brings up the menu, double tap brings up my app switcher, and long press brings up my control center. So that can be helpful if you want to have certain actions that you use all the time and you want to use that assistive touch button. It just simplifies the process a little bit.